I just saw a conversation on Twitter that, and it's not even that serious, but it speaks to a larger problem in our society with people thinking they know what the fuck is going on and opening their mouths in public when they really don't know a damn thing about a damn thing. I went back and cropped it because I don't know if y'all could see it at the top. Okay, it says, okay, I never thought Twitter was this popular back in 2013. And this tweet is in reference to a thread that was showing all the celebrities who were losing their shit on Twitter when Beyonce dropped her self-titled album 10 years ago. Changed the game when that digital dropped. Know where you were when that digital popped. She stopped the world. Male or female, it made no difference. She stopped the world. World stopped, bitch. Let me carry on. Then it continued. Twitter was the app back then. I only knew it was popping back in 2015. So anyway. Okay, so the point of me talking about this is I kind of want to bring to some of y'all's attention how fast technology has moved in our lifetimes. Like, we didn't have Google until 2005, I think, or something like that. Like, I was good and out of college before Google. That's why Gen X is a little bit smarter than a lot of y'all, because we had to look shit up and find shit and read shit and interpret shit and know what it was. All y'all got to do is type in a string of words to Google and get an answer. You don't have to use your analytical reasoning skills, and that's why some of y'all brains are smooth as a motherfucking egg. But anyway, I digress. Two, it demonstrates just how much people don't realize how long things have been in existence and how people have been using things before they were even alive. You know, like, I didn't know it was a thing in 2013. 10 years ago, you didn't know Twitter was popular? Like, social media has, what? I'm not trying to harp on that person. That's not the point of this. The point of it is to try to help some of y'all become a little bit more self-aware and realize that you don't know what you don't know. So maybe listen to people who do know about things so that you can make better decisions and move us all forward. Because at the end of the day, living life on this terrestrial ball is a fucking group project. And what you do affects everyone else on this bitch, okay? And I know some of y'all are like, I can't believe she's not talking about voting. Oh, you just wait, baby. Because speaking of group projects, voting, yes, let's talk about it. Y'all don't want to hear it, and I get tired of saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it until we get enough people in this country to act on it to move us forward in progress. When you vote, you are voting for you. You're not voting to help the Democrats win. You're not voting to help the Republicans win. You are voting so that the people who are closest to your ideals are the people who make the laws that run this country. You're also voting to make sure that the people who want to oppress you do not get the power to do that legally. That is all voting is. And when you vote for people who you know cannot win, you are absolutely being a willing participant in your own oppression, because you are not giving the power to the people who are closest to your ideals. You are allowing the people who want to oppress you legally to get more power, because it's a zero-sum game, baby. Zero-sum games work in a fashion where whoever has the most at the end wins, okay? So that's why when you stay home and don't vote, whoever more people came out to vote for, that's who's gonna win. And usually that's the person that is not on the same side as you. Also, if you put your vote towards somebody who cannot stand a chance of winning, that's why we say it's a wasted vote, because the other person who is against you is still going to get more votes. And the person who was closer to what you wanted is not getting the vote that you could have given them to beat the person who is getting all the votes that wants to destroy you. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. And maybe I didn't even explain it clear there. But I get so tired of talking about this because it's such an easy concept to me, but probably because I had to use encyclopedias as a child and not fucking Google. And I knew that Twitter existed back in 2006. Some of us have been talking about problems and fighting fights for decades that some of y'all just found out about. And it's really fucking frustrating when we have Mr. Johnny Come Lately and Miss New Booty come along with these bright ideas that just popped into them smooth ass brains of theirs, thinking that, oh, well, this'll work because it's new to you, it's new, huh? Meanwhile, we have people, again, who have been fighting these fights for decades, who have facts and math and tangible truths and life experience telling you we've tried this before and it doesn't work. Here is a more effective way, but you don't want to hear that. You out here trying to tell everybody about Shinola when you don't know shit from Shinola. That's the insanity. Everybody want to talk about doing the same thing over and over in insanity. You want to know what we keep doing? Not strategizing, not showing up, and keep giving other people our power. That's what we keep doing. That's the insanity. That's the Shinola, baby. If you refuse to learn the rules of the game, how do you expect to win against the people who are actively cheating to make sure you lose? And I know some of y'all are like, well, how are we supposed to know who to listen to? Baby, that's on you. You have to do what? The fucking research. Cross-reference what the fuck the person is saying to you and see if it's fact, fiction, or feeling, okay? Do that, and then you will have informed yourself on how to tell whether or not what someone is saying on this goddamn app is valid or not. But I will give you the cliff notes on how to try to ascertain whether or not someone has good intentions or not. Follow the money. If they're getting paid to say what they're saying, you got to measure that shit up against, again, whether it's fact, fiction, or feelings, okay? I'm not getting paid for none of this shit. I'm not getting paid for a motherfucking thing. My content is not monetized. I don't have enough YouTube subscribers to be monetized. Nothing I do nets me a profit on this app. I am on here because I have seen what has gone on in the past. I have participated in certain things that were probably not the best things to participate in. And I understand, I'm reading the fucking tea leaves now and seeing that we are in 2016 all over again. This is not fiction. This is not feelings. This is fucking fact, baby. I have told y'all a million times I am not a party person. No party sponsors me. No party is like, yes, please help us get, no, none of this shit, because I don't give a fuck about the parties, because I have figured out what is going on in our system, and it is non-participation. It's easy as that. Y'all don't want to accept it, but baby, this is Occam's razor. The easiest fucking answer is the answer, and y'all aren't participating, which is why we keep ending up in this vicious wash, rinse, and repeat cycle of taking one step forward and 10 steps back every time. Every time we have moved forward with a Democratic president, a Republican president comes in and takes us right back past the fucking start line again. But y'all don't understand that, because half of you were children when Bill Clinton was a fucking president, and some of y'all didn't even fucking exist yet. I've been watching this shit for a long time. And I'm not saying I am the end all be all 100% right, but you can't tell me I'm wrong until you prove me wrong, bitch. And you can't prove me wrong because y'all motherfuckers won't do right. At the end of the day, y'all, facts are the only things we all have to keep us all in the pocket of an objective reality that our society agrees upon and moves forward with. Once you start eschewing facts for fiction or feelings, we're all going to go down. We're all going to die. We're all going to be oppressed, except the rich, white, heteronormative men who created this system in the first fucking place. I don't understand why y'all can't understand that you can't change the system from the outside. So the more of us participating in the system, the more the system will look like us and not them. I'm gonna say that one more time. The more of us participating in the system, the less the system will look like them. So participate. Vote, ho.